Our third and final outline type is a chart outline. These outlines are good for complicated things like historical time periods or war or certain battles, or things where there's just a lot of interconnectedness where you want to sort things out into more understandable categories. And so for here, we're going to start with our main topic, and our main topic today is going to be different types of pets. We're going to have 3 different subtopics. We're going to talk about dogs, cats, and horses. Again, this is just an example of an outline. We're just going to delete subtopic 4 here. We're also going to use 3 subtopics. We're going to talk about feeding, care, and health. Whatever paper you're outlining or whatever subject you're outlining, it might require more columns or fewer columns or even more rows or fewer rows. It's going to be entirely up to the topic that you're talking about. And as you're building your subtopics, you may realize that it might be a really big subtopic, and then you want to break it into 2. So from here, we could do a lot of different things. We can create bullet points automatically by using a dash, or we can go up into the top and format for bullets. So for feeding for dogs, we have options like different types of dog foods. We need to make sure that we offer dogs water. Sometimes dogs are offered scraps from our kitchen tables or while we're doing some prep work for our dinners. And we can also talk about foraging, what dogs might do in nature or if they're outside. For other things, for care, we can talk about different types of walks or exercise, different attention, cold and heat needs, nail trims, and bath time. Under health, there's lots of different things we could talk about too, but I'm just going to put indoor and outdoor needs. So we can move on to cats. And again, cats have lots of different things. We're just going to use some generalizable options here. We also have wet and dry food options, what we need to offer them in terms of water, and what they might capture if they were to be allowed to hunt outside. Again, the cats still need some attention. They need to be able to have time to play. They do have a need for litter boxes. They often sleep an awful lot, and some cats need to be brushed. And for health, cats can experience all sorts of different health options, so making sure that we're alerting the vet of changes in the cat's behavior. And now for the last subtopic of horses, we're going to start with feeding needs. So there is a variety of options for feeding for horses, and they do need water as well. And of course, there are always treats. To move on, their care. So again, they're another pet that needs attention. They might want blankets or not in the winter, depending on the type of horse and the care. Different options for training, stalls and pastures, brushing, and washing. And you can see that some of our categories have more options and some have less. Again, it's all entirely up to how you're creating this outline and your outline needs. And so for the final one, we're going to talk about for care, horseshoes, vet visits, indoor, outdoor needs, and different types of uses that we use horses for. So for your next part of this module, you're going to be given a short reading and then asked to create a chart outline from that reading.